is a house we got in Provo. Getting the cabinets installed. Gonna leave that exposed brick column in there. Just in the middle of painting now. It's the bathroom, bedrooms. And the downstairs is all masked off because we're still painting down there. But on the way over here today, I had a lady call me that she had a house that she wanted to talk about buying. So I got my pile of lights here and pulled off the side of the road and started doing some math with her. And so what I did was, she said the house would be worth $429,000 fixed up. I said, okay, we can do that. And then I subtract 7% from that to cover the buyer's closing costs, the real estate agents, and then my closing costs on it. When then she said the repairs were going to be about $60,000. So I subtract that $60,000 out. That leaves us at $339,000. For these projects, I have an investor that will put up the cash on that, and I pay that investor 10% annual on their money. So paying them was going to cost me about $18,000 or $19,000, and then she wanted $309,000 for the house. So by the time I had subtracted out my 7%, subtracted out my $60,000 for repairs, subtracted out the money that was going to be paid to the investor, that left it at $325,000, and at her purchase price of $309,000, I was like, not happening. I need to have more money than that budgeted in the project. So that one didn't work out. And then as we were talking, she told me that she thought she would have it for, well, she had it under contract for $290,000. So she's going to make $19,000 just by having me sign the contract. But it's awesome. People can make so much money with that. They don't even have to bring any money in. This was her old bishop, a guy that she had gone to church with, that he just needed to get rid of this house. I bought a house a while ago from a guy who called me that had it for sale, and he told me he could sell it to me for $120,000. And I ran through all of this same type of scenario, did a little better job with it because I wasn't parked on the side of the road, but I decided that I could buy it for that. Then I found out he actually had it under contract for $60,000. He made $60,000 off of this house. It was his neighbor's house. It'd been empty for years, and he'd just been talking to this lady and finally talked her into selling it. So there's lots of opportunities for people to make some money like that. So just telling guys like me about houses. I mean, I'd be glad to pay people that, and I have. I mean, I paid one guy $60,000 for telling me about a house. So if you know of any, I'd love to hear about them. Love to do that with you. Thanks.